please stand for a moment of silence, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Good morning, Tornadoes. This is CTN, a Clearwater digital media production. Today is Thursday, November 3rd. My name is Dora Callis.
And my name is Ashley Rice. Today we have your latest news and school announcements, plus your sports corner, so stay tuned because CTN starts now.
In your main news, people in Lakeland are looking everywhere for painted rocks. The artsy rock scavenger hunt was started in Lakeland by Scott Urquhart. His family and friends got the idea while visiting Vancouver, Washington, when they first stumbled upon the painted rocks. His family held a rock painting party, and he created the page Lakeland Rocks on October 13th. It's taken off from there. As of November 2nd, the page has more than 8,000 followers in a matter of 3 weeks. Urquhart said his family now paints rocks daily and has them all over town. People who have joined the Facebook group are doing the same. Popular places to find the rocks in Lakeland are in Dixieland, Barnett Park, and Munn Park. He advises people to buy the rocks at any home improvement or garden store. Since the Lakeland group was created, people in Polk County, Auburndale, and Lake Wales have created pages. Urquhart hopes the idea spreads to every city in Florida.
At exactly 11:47 p.m. local time, the Chicago Cubs won the World Series title that had eluded them for 108 years. Fans who packed bars to watch the games on television near Wrigley Field, neither of which existed back in 1908, erupted in cheers before swarming onto the streets just before midnight Wednesday. As the game ended, the roar from inside the bars and the throng of fans on the street was deafening. The crowds inside and out sang "Go Cubs Go" at the top of their lungs. As the celebration progressed, thousands of fans poured into the streets, leading away from Wrigley, many of them singing "We Are the Champions." Fans hugged each other, many of them crying. They took each other's picture and pictures of themselves and took turns writing their names and words of congratulation in chalk on Wrigley's brick walls. Some got on friends' shoulders to find spots high up on the walls that were not yet covered with names. An hour after the game ended, there were still thousands of people in the ballpark neighborhood, known as Wrigleyville, and there were still fireworks exploding every few minutes. Cubs fans throughout Chicago celebrated into the early hours of Thursday.
Millions of Americans are headed to the polls next week to pick the next president. Students at Pineview Middle School in Pasco County are participating in mock elections, picking Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump for themselves. Pasco County supervisor elections even helped the school district set up the kids' computer system for the voting. Teachers hope the hands-on experience will get kids excited about the election process and teach them how important it is to get their voices heard. Quote, to be able to experience going through elections, having to research the candidates, knowing that they're being held accountable and that this is the future in their hands, and that this is all on them, one teacher said. It's their right, their responsibility, it's their choice. Then Jonathan with your sports news.
I'm Jonathan Edward with your sports news. Good luck to our Lady Tornado cross-country team and to boys team member Cormac Gilmore, as they will be running in the state cross-country meet in Tallahassee on Saturday morning. The Tornadoes will be departing today for Tallahassee to prepare for the meet on Saturday. Tonight, our Tornado football team will travel to Eastlake to take on the Eagles. This is a battle of two undefeated teams. This is also the Bright House Network's game of the week. Game time is 7:30 p.m. and admission is $6. Student tickets for tonight's football game will be on sale during both lunches in the senior cafeteria. See Mrs. Biddle to purchase your ticket. Student tickets cost $4. Now back to Dora and Ashley with your school announcements.
That's what I was saying initially. We really need to do
something. Thanks, Jonathan. In your school news. The Internet Club has started a school-wide service project that lasts until December 5th. They have partnered with Paul's Project Foundation to put together care packages for families in the NICU. Items are being collected to put into care packages to help families who are in the hospital watching over their sick loved ones. The first period cost that the most items collected will receive a bagel party. Recommended donation items include toiletries, small games, books, socks, notebooks, and new blankets.
The Clearwater High Gay Straight Alliance meetings will be held on the first and third Thursdays of the month in room Pod 9. Dues are $5 per month. Please see one of the officers or Mrs. Hipple if you'd like to join.
The Tornado Fishing Club will have an educational meeting next Monday, November 7th, in room C7 from 1:35 until 2:35.
The Fall Reading Initiative has begun. Want to see Rogue One, a Star Wars story on opening day? To participate, log into Portal, click on the Mac and Via link, search for books listed on flyers throughout the school, and finally read. Pass the Reading Counts test and you will be able to see Star Wars with the school on Friday, December 16th.
Stop by Ms. Morrison's room E8 to pay your SNHS dues. Dues are $30 and include your shirt and cords for graduation. Anyone who does not pay their dues by Friday, November 11th will be removed from membership.
Senior fees will be collected through November 11th. Senior fees are $85. See Mrs. Biddle in the senior cafeteria during both lunches to pay your fees. You may pay by cash, exact change only, check, or money order.
The Anthony Teleska Foundation is sponsoring the annual poster designing contest at CHS. Drawings, digital art, or 3D art will be accepted. Entries are due tomorrow. Turn in the entries to Miss Rabitz in room B4 and Miss Balcom in room D2 by 1:35. For more information, see Miss Rabitz.
Please wish the Clearwater High School academic team luck as they take on 3 other schools at the county-wide meet today at Seminole High School. Team members, please be in Mr. Freed's room no later than 2:15 today.
Coach Masick has a limited supply of district champion t-shirts for sale. The shirts are $10. If you'd like to purchase one, please stop by Miss Biddle's office.
If any students or teachers would like to have an announcement made on our show, please email Mr. Gordon at gordonw@pcsb.org. If you are a student, please have your club sponsor or coach send the email. And now to Ian with your Sports Corner.
So you gotta fire
Hello everybody, I'm Ian Gibson and welcome to Sports Corner. Last night, the Cubs broke a 108-year drought, defeating the Indians in an epic Game 7 in the 10th inning of the World Series. Notable Rays players who were part of the World Series team was position player Ben Zobrist and manager Joe Madden. All wore Rays colors before winning with the Cubs. The Lightning return home tonight as they look to break out of their slump they've fallen into as they play host to the Boston Bruins. The Bucks will look to rebound after an overtime loss to the Oakland Raiders as they play against division rival, the Atlanta Falcons, tonight on Thursday Night Football. After a big win against Navy, the USF Bulls will look to keep rolling as they play against the Memphis Tigers this Saturday at Memphis. The Seminoles will look to snap a 3-game losing streak as they play against the NC State Wolfpack this Saturday at North Carolina. The Florida Gators, who remain control of the SEC East, will begin their toughest part of their schedule as they face off against the Arkansas Razorbacks this Saturday at Arkansas. Now back to Alyssa and Ashley.
Thanks, Ian. Like us on Facebook at Clearwater Digital Media Productions for lookbacks in this year's broadcast.
Check out the CDMP Clearlight running all day for new announcements. Thank you for watching CTN. Have a great tornado day.